the movie has some funny moments, but it felt like they didn't want to get too wild. Hello, welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host, Khaleel Ward. On this episode, I'll be talking about The Fabulous Four. The movie stars Bette Midler, Cheryl Lee Ralph, Megan Mullally, and Susan Sarandon. Midler plays Marilyn, Sarandon plays Lou, Megan plays Alice, and Cheryl plays Kitty. I'm going to use their movie names going forward. Anyway, Marilyn and Lou are best friends. They met in college. They moved to New York. They're in this neighborhood. They meet Alice and Kitty. They all become best friends. Fast forward, life. Marilyn, her husband died, so she is leaving her house. She's moving to Key West. She doesn't really want to be alone. And apparently she does TikTok. It's very strange TikToks. Alice is a singer. She's went on tour with different, artists. She's also like a cougar. She's always ready to get it done, get down with some young guy she sees. Lou is the serious one of the group. She's a doctor, like a heart surgeon, cat mom. She doesn't really like adventure. Kitty is a cannabis farmer. She makes gummies and, different type of weed things. And it's a hit. People love it, especially Alice. Anyway, Marilyn is getting remarried in Key West, Florida. She calls Alice, hey, I want you to be my bridesmaid. I want you to come down. Alice is like, sure, I'm going to get Kitty and we're going to come down. She's like, what about Lou? And they're like, we don't know about that. Apparently, Marilyn and Lou had a falling out. Lou don't really rock with the group like that. Well, don't really rock with Marilyn like that. Anyway, Alice goes gets Kitty. They like, we got to get Lou down there somehow. They have to, they have to talk. They have to mesh this up. They gotta fix this because, we're getting older. So they come up with this crazy plan about Lou winning a cat in a raffle. And Lou loves cats. So she's like, all right, I'll go. It worked. I don't know. Anyway, they get down there and they're staying at Marilyn's spot and Lou is like, ooh, this is nice. And boom, Marilyn comes out and she's just like, and Marilyn doesn't know that Lou doesn't know that she's getting married. So she's like, oh my God, I'm so happy. I'm so happy to see you. So happy to be here. And Lou is giving them the death stares like, you didn't tell me. Anyway, they hang out. They have some issues. It's very awkward. Marilyn and Lou get into it a couple of times, just, fussing at each other because Marilyn wants to record everything and do TikTok. And Lou is just like, why are you recording? Blah, blah, blah. Eventually, they do get some drugs in them and they do get some alcohol in them, but they don't lean into it. It's not too raunchy. Lou gets high and she's the one that doesn't do anything. And it was funny and it was good. And they should have kept doing stuff like that because she took a gummy. She took some chocolate with weed in it. She was seeing all types of stuff and everybody was having a good time. I was having a good time. The crowd was having a good time, but they didn't do too much of that. It just, they hit a level and it was like, okay, let's bring it back down. We don't want to go too crazy. We don't want to be too wild. We don't want this to be joyride. And I was like, I wish they would have did a little bit more. And Marilyn and Lou have things to work through. It was funny when you learn like what happened and then what happened in this movie that we see. And I was like, dang, that was well done. That was really good. But like I said, it's not too raunchy. Everybody has something to do though. I thought all the women were used pretty well. It felt like at certain times it was a Alice and Kitty show where they were just, playing off each other really well, and then Lou and Marilyn played off each other really well. But by the end of it, I was like, all right, this is pretty cool. But it's something that you will probably watch on streaming. I don't think it's gonna do great in the theater. But if it's on streaming, you're around your family, and you're like, yeah, let's see some older women crack some jokes and do some drugs and say some stuff they shouldn't be saying. It's a good time. But those are just my thoughts on The Fabulous Four. Have you seen the movie? Let me know what you thought about it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.